Shalom. Kal halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom and salutations to the men of GMS, who I learned this 100% truth from. Shalom to the Akim and Aqua, who also subscribe to the men of GMS. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face. Shalom and salutations to those brothers, the Lord's men who are out there in the highways and byways, week in and week out, day in and night out, who is preaching the good word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and put their lives and their freedom on the line to do it. Last but not least, shalom to the elect. My name is Yah Halal, and I am back again to give you in transit scripture. Al-Barakazah. You can take these scriptures down and go study them for yourself and possibly have them in your mental Rolodex to help you in the time to come. This is in transit again, and I wanted to talk about being careful of the deceiver, the devil, the adversary. People think that because of the Christian philosophy, the Christian wicked ways of teaching, that the devil is a man, or just one man, and it's not a spirit or it's not a people, but highly they are wrong. The devil are a people, and it's also a name of a spirit that works for Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, to do their bidding, to do what is commanded of him, because everything is done in decency and order in heaven, roughly paraphrasing. And even the so-called devil, Lucifer, takes orders and follows out to the T what his orders are under other entities that are higher than him, such as Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. So the first scripture I want to speak about is 2 Thessalonians 2:8, where it talks about the wicked is revealed, and the Lord shall consume the spirit. The Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And for those who don't know, the spirit of the Lord's mouth is the prophets. The prophets are the ones who speak what he wants the world to know and how he thinks. So to become one, or to become like-minded, like Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, you first have to be taught by the men of the Lord, which will be the prophets. And in this day, I'm not trying to talk down about any other campsites, anything like that. But the men of Great Millstone are those men. The elders and the apostles and the teachers and the bishops and the deacons, and those are the men of the Lord, because they teach the 100% truth. They teach exactly what is in it. What's funny is this: a lot of people like to say they know the Bible, or they understand, or they love the Lord, or they love his son. You know, they love this, that, and the third, and until they hear a scripture that come out the Bible that irks them the wrong way. And like Yahweh said, roughly paraphrasing, that his word is sharper than a two-edged sword, cutting the spirit and the soul. And that's what happens to a lot of people. They get cut and they can't handle the rebuke, and then they get into their feelings and become emotional, and then they fall off, and then next thing you know, like, well, damn, I thought this person was really, like, you know, spiritual and this, that, and the third, but you find out that they ain't nothing but wicked ass demons. That's it. Micah 2:1 speaks about Esau when he says, woe to them who learn and devise iniquity, practicing evil. And this is what the top elites, this is what they're doing. They're setting lots, they're setting traps for the children of Israel. They're up day and night, just like the Lord men are, preaching righteousness. The left-hand side, which are the devil's men, they're up all night too, learning to spread the wickedness and to go against us and to stop the word in the name of Yahweh Shai from prospering and getting through the earth. But every prophecy and every scripture must be fulfilled, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it or diffuse it or cut it short. It must happen. So these people who have this mentality, they're clearly showing you that they are devils, which are adversaries of Yahweh Shai. The last scripture I got for you to check out is Psalms 64, verse 6. You can read 6, 7, and I believe 8, but it talks about search out iniquities, and they do it. This scripture is about Esau, how they're very wise, like Daniel, roughly paraphrasing, wiser than Daniel, and that they search out ways to destroy. And when the Lord decides to destroy them, it'll be nothing that no one can do about it. And this is what we're coming up on. We're coming up on the time that Esau's kingdom is about to be destroyed, whether people understand that or not. This is what's happening. This is why, as Yahweh Shai said, I believe in book of Matthew, chapter 24, which is a heavy prophetic chapter. Wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people. I believe that's in Esdras. Volcanoes, tornadoes, all of these things, he said also in diverse places, but all of these things are happening and taking place because we are at the end, as Yahweh Shai had told us back in the day. This is what's going to happen. So prepare yourselves and get your house right. So when people are speaking about, or when you hear the prophets or teachers, brothers on the street or on these videos talk about getting your house right, they're specifically talking about your body, which is also your house, which is also your prison. To get your mind right, and it's a metaphor with heart. When they say heart, they mean your mind. To get your mind right, or get your heart right with the Lord, because, you know, when these things takes place, trust me, you can play tough and act hard all you want, but you're going to be begging for the Lord to have some kind of hedge over you, or to spare you, because the things that's going to happen to people around you, it's only for the elect, number one, but for the people that's going to be around, and people, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are going to die. And that's the best way I can say it. I can't sugarcoat it or anything like that. A lot of people are going to die from a lot of different things. So, you know, get your mind right and get your mind ready for these things, because it's going to take place, and these prophecies, like I said, have to be fulfilled. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. So with that, man, you know, be prepared and know the difference between the devil and how the Lord moves. So with that, again, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations to the men of GMS. Double honors to those men. Shalom to the speckled bird. The brothers that's out there in the highways and byways. The Akim and Aqua will also subscribe to the men of GMS. Wa Abba Babal. Kwam Yasha Allah, we got now. Shalom.